Let me demystify the fear of startups for you, because a lot of you have been asking me lately that, okay, what if that, what if this? And I thought, why not just make a video so that I can answer that question for you. Look, when you're starting out at an early age, when you're in your 20s, there's not much you got to lose. You don't have family, kids, anything. You just want to go out, take a risk, have an experience of adventure and excitement, learning new things. And what's the worst that could happen? You fail. You get rejected, people laugh at you, and you move on with life. You get a job. In fact, after failing with a startup, if you get a job, you get a much better job than you would otherwise, because now you have the experience of working in a team, creating wonderful solutions to problems, understanding marketing. You have so many different things, so many different skills and things that you have acquired from being in a startup that others don't have. So it's actually a great experience to be in a startup, and if that's not your thing, go right ahead. Work for a nice company, get paid nicely. Now, if it goes right, let's say you have it in you to do what it takes to have a successful business, right? Then guess what happens? You get to call any day a Sunday. It's flexible. You get to be your own boss most of the time. Customer's still your boss, but you have some more flexibility. You get to have financial abundance, because to the degree you work, to that degree you get paid. If you don't work, you don't get paid. Yes, it's a lot of responsibility as well. For some of you who like to take responsibility, that's great for you. Yes, Sunday doesn't exist, but at the same time you want to take a break. You don't need anybody's permission. You decide when you want to take a break and just take off. So there's a lot of flexibility, a lot of opportunity for growth, a lot of ways of learning, a lot of challenges. It's a roller coaster ride. And for those of you who love roller coaster rides, this may be an option for you. For those of you who like the safe life, and that's perfectly okay to feel like that, the 9-to-5 kind of life, which is scheduled, you know exactly what you're going for, your ambitions and everything is in line with the step-by-step process. That's great. Go right ahead, get a job. But even if you want to have experience with a startup or working for a startup, you know what? You will enjoy it, because there is so much unknown that you have to find meaning from. And that's the beauty of a startup, that nobody tells you what's going to be the next step. You can have mentors who you can kind of know what might be the next step, but nobody can tell you what it's going to be, how you're going to solve the problem, how you're going to translate the market research into product design and development. And you need to figure out, and that's the beauty of your creativity turned into cash, right? When you see that user smiling and paying for your product and service, that's a beautiful experience. When I was struggling with my first business, I started a second business to fund my first business. And the second business was a weekend business of making cheese biscuits. And it was literally, I would bake these cheese biscuits and I would sell it directly to customers. And to see them tasting these biscuits and the eyes glowing up, I was like, wow, this is so beautiful. To experience that my creation makes somebody happy. And that's the experience you have when you are a startup entrepreneur. You build a product or service that solves the problem of somebody, and they pay you for it. So not only you have the satisfaction of feeling good about solving a problem or making your idea a reality, but also somebody's paying you for it. That's a validation, right? And you keep doing more and more of these, more creativity, more problem solving, more happy faces. It's a wonderful life to be, where it's never the same. Not 2 days are same in a startup entrepreneur's life. And again, if that's the kind of life you want, then take a chance. There's nothing to lose. In fact, you learn so much that even if you go ahead and get a job, you will be more successful than your other peers. I wish you all success.